Hello guys! In the last class, what we have studied? We have studied about group by class. Okay. Today we are going to learn a new topic. Before starting the new topic, I will give you one question. Okay. Let's see whether you are able to solve it or not. Okay. If I give you a question like this, write a query to display number of employees in each department. Okay. I want the number of employees in each department. If you are not able to solve this question, please watch my previous video. Okay. Now, to solve this question, which concept we need to use? We need to use group by clause. Okay. So what we will write? Select count of asterisk comma department number also needed to know number of employee of which department. Okay. From which table I want? Employee table. Where clause needed? No, where clause is not needed. Directly group by department number. We need to create the group based on what? We need to create the group based on the department number. Okay, so it will create two groups. Department 10 group will be there, department 20 group will be there. Two groups will be there. Okay, two groups will be there in which it will count the number of records and it will show the output. And final output, how it will come, I have explained well in the last video. Okay. Now today, sir, why you are revising the last concept? Don't waste time. See, now it is interconnected with the previous concept. How? Now we know this to solve this question well. Okay, but there is some modification. What is the modification? In each department having at least 3 employees means I need to know the number of employees in each department, but the minimum number of employees should be 3. Okay. So sir, here we can use where clause, sir. So you can try. You can try in the software. Okay. Select count of star comma department number from which table name? EMP, where count of asterisk at least means what? Minimum 3 means more than 3 is okay. So means I can write greater than or equal to 3 group by which column? I want to create group based on department number. Okay, this is how I will write the query. Okay, now when you execute this query, it will throw a beautiful error. Why, sir? In the characteristics of MRF, we have seen that count is a multi-row function, and multi-row function executes group by group, and where cross executes row by row, and multi-row function executes group by group. It's like you are keeping peacock and snake sitting together in a place. Okay, both are enemies. You are making enemies to sit together, means it's not a safe zone. Okay, so you are making difficulty. Now to solve this issue, we need to understand a new concept. That new concept name is having clause. Okay, we need to understand the new concept name is having clause. Is the board visible? Okay, the board is visible. Now what is our having clause? See, if I tell you in short, having clause is used to filter the groups. Where clause, if you ask the simple definition, where clause is used to filter the records. Means it will go row by row and it will check the condition is satisfying or not. Okay. Now, first of all, let's see the syntax. Then only we can execute the task. If you don't know the syntax, it's like I am giving you a weapon, go to the war and go and fight, and you don't know how to use a weapon. It's like attempting suicide. If you know how to use a weapon, at least probability is 50% is there that you will survive. Okay. Now, what is the syntax? Syntax is select, almost same like what to say, group by clause. Okay, only one line is adding. Select what to say, MRF, or someone will write aggregate function, someone will write group by function. Okay, or group by expression. What is group by expression? The column name or expression which we are passing in the group by clause is called group by expression. Okay, which we can write along with MRF in select clause. Okay, from what is the table name? UMP. Now see, filter condition is optional, means if question demands then only we can use where clause. Okay, in where clause what we will have passed? Filter condition. Filter condition. Square bracket means optional. After where clause what we will write? Group by. Group by column name or expression. Now after that we will write having clause. Okay, having group filter condition. See how we will write the group filter condition, we will see in the examples. Okay, one question I will solve here, and my 3, 5, 10 questions, all which how much possible we will see in the software while practicing the queries. Okay, I am just explaining how it's working. Okay, if you know the concept working, then you can able to write your own queries easily. So now you will see here. Okay, first of all, which clause executes? From clause executes. Okay, why? It will go to the database, search for the table, put the table under execution. Okay, select clause will execute at the last. Why? To display the result. Okay, final result. Now after that, where clause executes if mentioned. Okay, if used. Otherwise directly it will go to the group by clause. Group by clause is executing row by row or group by group. If you look at the word group, you will think group by group. Okay, but actually it's executing row by row. To create group also, we need to segregate, we need to separate the things and arrange in a particular place, single place, then only it will create a group. So think logically, we need to first of all go row by row, then only we can create group. So group by clause always executes row by row. Okay, so after that having clause executes. So having clause executes now group by group. We need to filter the groups. Okay, we can see the question also. What is having at least 3 employees? Okay, here in where clause material function can use. So now we want the group which has at least 3 employees. Okay, we need to separate the groups now. For that we need to use having clause. Okay, after the execution of having clause, at the final time we need to display the result. So select clause will execute at the last. This is the order of execution. First which clause will execute? From clause, then where clause, then group by clause, then having clause. At the last select clause will execute. Okay. Have you got an idea about the syntax? I hope you have got the idea. Now let's solve the queries. After that we will see order by clause also in short. Now what we will write in the syntax? Select answer. Select what I want to display. Number of employees. So I will write count of star, comma department number, to know the counting is of which department. Okay. From EMP. From which table I am taking? EMP table. We need to use where clause? No, we can't use. No use only here. Group by department number. Okay. Now after that what we will write? We will write having clause. Having. What we will write? Group filter condition. At least 3 employees means having count of asterisk greater than equal to 3. Okay. So now what happening internally? Okay. We now take group by clause. Group by clause executes row by row. So there will be 2 separate groups will be created. Okay. So one group will be like this. Let's assume EID, E-name, salary, department number. Once I will check whether the table is visible to you or not. Okay. EID, E-name, salary, department number. Okay, EID, name, salary, department. Okay, visible. No worries. So first happening for in group by class, two separate groups were made. Okay, as it goes row by row, we'll check. So first is department number 10. Okay. So department number 10, first record is there. Okay, when we go to row by row. Department first record. So what it will come here? 101 Alan. What is the salary of Alan? 3000. What is the department number 10? Okay. Now second record it will go. Okay. Now when it go to the second record, it will show a department number 20. So department 20 group will be created. Okay. Actually, no separate table is made. It is sorted. Means the record will get group is created separately. Okay. Now when it go to the second record, it will check. Okay, 102. 10. Okay, wait a minute. 102. Ward. Salary is 1700. Department number 20. Okay. Now when we go to the third record, in third record what is showing? In the third record is showing department number 20. Okay. 103 Smith. Now what is the salary? 1800 and department number is again 20. So now when it go to the fourth record, okay, wait a minute. So when it go to the fourth record, department number 10. Okay, so here data entry will happen. 104 Jones 2700, department number 10. Okay, the fourth record also got selected. Now when we go to the fifth record, in the fifth record department 20, so in the group of 20 it will get array inserted. Miller 2550 20. Okay, so two groups got created. Okay, is the name visible? 2550 20 Miller Smiths. Okay. Now after this three, okay, after the execution of from class group by class, we got an idea. In the last class also we have seen, I have revised the concept. What is happening? Row by row it will go and separate groups will get created. Now what is the role of having clause? Okay, having clause is used to filter the groups. Now what is the condition? Count of star greater than equal to C. What is the role of count of star? If we count the number of records. So here how many records are there? Here the number of records is 2. Here the number of records is 3. It will check the condition. Is 2 greater than equal to 3? False. So means this group will get rejected. Second condition it will check. Here the number of records are 3. Is 3 greater than equal to 3? Yes. So this group gets selected. The first group will get rejected. The second group will get selected. Okay. Now second group will get selected. So now here what I want to display? I want to display the count of star comma department number of which group? Second group. Okay. So I am rubbing this. First group. Now from the second group what I want to display? I want to display the number of records. So it will show output like this. Count of asterisk comma department number. Okay. So how many records are there here? 3 records are there. 3. Department number 20. So this is the final output. Okay. This is how it will work. Till group by clause it executes row by row. After that having clause executes group by group. Okay. Then select clause will execute row by row or group by group. It will execute group by group. Okay, what we are writing? MRF and group by expression. Okay. See, after the execution of group by clause, the rest all the clauses will execute group by group. You need to remember it. Okay. So after group by clause having is executing. After having select clause is executing. So definitely it will execute group by group. Okay. So you got an idea? Okay. How the group by clause is working. And having clause is working. Having clause is used to filter the groups. Where clause is used to filter the records. There every interview there is a question what is the difference between group by clause and having clause? Okay, you can answer like this, where clause is used to filter the records, group by clause is used to filter the groups. Okay, this is one difference. Second difference, you can say where clause executes row by row, group by having clause executes group by group. Okay, this 2 point. Okay, can you tell me having clause will work without group by clause? If I don't mention group by clause, will having clause will work? No, it will not work, because having clause works on group. First of all, group to be created. Okay, without group by clause, no group will create. If no group is there, having clause will not work. So you can answer like this, where clause can be executed without group by clause also, but having clause will not execute without group by clause. This point also you can add. We can use MRF in having clause. We can't use MRF, means multi-row function. You can't use the shortcut MRF. For my convenience, I am saying MRF. Okay, so we can't use MRF or multi-row function in where clause. We can use multi-row function in having clause. Okay, 3 points are there. You can explain also why. Because one is executing row by row, one is executing group by group. See the concept, if you make more simpler now, the person will get interest that he might know more. Okay, whether you know or not, they will listen to you if you are explaining in a simple way. One more question I will take. Okay, write a query to display maximum salary in each department having, the word having is there, then only you have to use having clause. If you think like that now, it means if someone is thinking like this now, take a cup of water and die there only. I should not use the word, but I should say like this, means if having word is there, then only I have to use. If you think like that, what we say in Hindi, chullo par pani doob maro. Article to display maximum salary in each department having what to say, yeah, total salary greater than 6,000. Sir, what is the meaning of this? The meaning of the question is, I want to display the maximum salary in each department. Having, leave it. Instead of having, I can add where the total salary is greater than 6,000. Okay, is the question visible to you all? Total is total, the word is not visible. Total. Total salary greater than 6,000. Should I turn on the light? Okay, I should turn on the light. Is the board visible? Okay, now it's visible. Now, first of all, the question is saying I want to display the maximum salary for each department. Okay, but that department total salary should be greater than 6,000. Now, where I was, instead of having I written where, so we have to write in the where clause? No, you don't have to write the where clause. See, if confusion is there now for this type of questions, in the question only there is hint is given. Total salary means what? Multi-row function, how many types are there? 5 types are there. What are the types? Max, min, average, count, sum. Here which function we need to use? Sum of sal. Okay, sum of sal is a MRF, multi-row function. Can we use in the where clause? No, we can't use in the where clause. Okay, it will throw an error. So, common sense, we have to use having clause here. Select. In select clause, what we write? What we want to display. Okay. select max of salary, comma department number from which table I want to display? Employee table. From EMP. Do we need to use where clause? No, we do not need to use the where clause. Group by department number. I want maximum salary in each department number. Okay. Now what is the group condition? Group condition is saying that I need the salary, sum of salary should be greater than 6,000. So I will write having sum of salary greater than 6,000. Okay. Okay. So this is the query we will write. Now question will come in your mind, sir. I am not getting, sir. Please. So what you are not getting, let's try to understand it. Okay. Question is saying, see, what the query is saying. From clause will execute first. Okay. After that, group by clause will execute. Group by clause, what it will do? It will create the groups. So there will be two groups will be created. Okay. Two groups will be created. One department of 10, department of 20. Two groups will be created where all the records will be there. Okay. All the records will be mentioned. Okay. Now here, what is the question? Is saying sum of salary should be greater than 6,000. If you look at the department number 10, okay, just department 10, look at 10, 10. Two records are there. So sum of salary is how much? So 3,000 and 2,700. Just do the sum. How much is coming? 0,0732 5,700 is coming. Now tell me, is 5,700 greater than 6,000? No. 5,700 is less than 6,000. So the department number 10 group which is got created is rejected. Okay. Not created word should be I use, but the group of department number 10 will be get rejected. Just for your understanding, I am making the table. Okay. Now if we go to the department number 20, okay, how many records are there? 3 records are there. So what are the salaries are there? 1700, 1800, and how much? 2550. 2550. So let's check how many is coming. 0, 5, 7, 8, how much? 15. 15, 5, 20. 20 means 2. 2, 1, 3, 1, 4, 2, 6. 6,050. Is 6,050 greater than 6,000? Yes, 6,050 is greater than 6,000. Condition is satisfied. So department number 20 group will get selected. Okay, 3 records are got selected. Okay, now this output will go to the select clause. In select clause, what I want to display? The maximum salary in department number. Here, what are the salaries are there? 3,000. Okay. No, 3,000 is not there. So what are the salaries present here? Here salaries present 1700, then 1800 and 2550. These 3 salaries are there. Okay. These 3. So first of all, it will find the maximum salary from these 3. Maximum salary is 2550. And what is the department number? 20 is there. So what will be the final output? Final output will be like max of sal, comma department number. Okay. Max of salary is 2550 and department number is what? 20. This is how it will work. So in interviews, it will never be asked how it's working. Rarely, sometimes it will be asked in interviews. But if you are studying for school, college exams, there it will definitely be asked. Chances are there. But why I am explaining this? To make you understand how the query is working. Because sometimes in the question, we are unable to understand which clause to use. Sometimes confusion is there, where clause to use, having clause to use. Okay. So at that moment you have to think how it's working. Where clause is how it works. It executes row by row. How group by clause executes group by group. Okay. If I am using multiple function in where clause, so will it work? It's like a peacock and snake sitting together and living a good lifestyle, and they are very good friends, which is not practically possible. Okay. This is the basic idea about having clause. Now we will learn about last one concept, that is order by clause. Okay, for today, order by clause. Now what is the meaning of order? It means sort in ascending and descending. Sort records in ascending or descending order. Okay. How sir? Not understood sir. See, first of all, two things you have to remember. Sort records in ascending descending order. Executes after select clause. So what is the meaning of this? Indirectly what I am saying? Indirectly I am saying it executes at the last. Okay, because select clause was executing at the last. Select clause will display the result. Now that result to be sorted based on column name or based on what type of input, that is done by order by clause. Okay, I want to sort the data based on salary. That it will be done by order by clause. Okay, in ascending order or descending order. And by default sort in ascending order. Okay, if I am not mentioning to sort in ascending order or descending order, order by clause it will execute by in ascending order by default. Okay. So first of all, let's see the syntax. Okay, syntax. Select column name or expression from EMP, order by salary or expression ascending, which is optional, or descending. For descending we have to mention DESC. The word DESC have you seen somewhere? Describe the table. Okay. So order by clause execute after select clause. Okay, first this from clause will execute, select clause will execute at the last, then after that order by clause execute. Order by execute at the very final stage. Okay, that's why till now I said that select clause execute at the last. Only one exception is there. Okay, now we will see in the software how it works. Okay, if I want to give a short idea, what will happen? Let's say write a query to display the salary of employees in each department. Okay, if I mention like this query, select sal from EMP, order by salary. If I write like this, it will sort the salary in ascending order. First of all, what it will do? It will display the extract the salary column. Okay, that will be the select clause output. For then what will order by clause will do? Order by clause is sort in ascending order. Ascending order means what? Lowest to highest. Descending order means what? Highest to lowest. So salary, what is the lowest salary here? 1700, then 1800, then 2550, then 2700, then 3000. This will be the final output. Okay, and nothing more need to teach here in the order by clause. But some exceptions are there. Okay, here we can pass more than one column name or column or expression in the order by clause. Okay, we can add more than one. How it will work, I will see in the, let's practice in the queries. Okay, so you got an idea. Start practicing in the software. Before starting, first of all let's connect. Okay, so for connecting we will use connect, enter username Scott or Tiger. We have connected. Now first we need to set the pages. Set pages 100, lines 100. Okay, now let's display the employee table. Let's display select asterisk from EMP. Okay, so these are all are the 14 records. All 14 records are being displayed. Now let's see the first question. If I give you a question, write a query to display number of employees in each department having at least 4 employees in each department. Each department. Okay. This is the question if I give you. How will you solve? We will write select. Let's leave a line. Okay. Select count of asterisk to count the number of records, comma, department number from EMP group by department number having count of asterisk greater than equal to 4. So department number 20 and 30 will come. Department number 10 will not come. Okay, department 10, how many employees are there? 3 employees are there. How, sir, you are saying without saying? Total 14 records are there. You can see here. Okay. Now 10 and 20 and 30 are contributing how much? 5 plus 6 is 11. Okay. So remaining left how much? 3 employees. Wait for a second. I need some space to type. Now, if I give you one more question. Okay. Okay. Let's say if I give you a question like this. Write a query to display job, comma, maximum salary of employee in each job if maximum salary exceeds, let's say 3550. Okay, I just twisted the question. Okay, same like the question which I explained just before. Okay, what is the difference? Instead of each department I mentioned each job. Okay, select job. Why I can write job here? Because now based on job I have to create the groups. Okay, so in the group by clause what do I like? Group by job. So it's a group by expression which I can write in the select clause along with the MRF. What is the MRF here? Max of salary. Okay, from EMP. Where clause is necessary? No need of where clause. So group by job having maximum salary exceeds 3550. It's written. Even in la question what it says, sum of salary exceeds 3550. So here max of salary greater than 3550. So department 10 only will come. Department 10 president is there having maximum salary 5000 which is greater than 3550. Now if I change the question, okay, instead of maximum salary if I mention sum of sal. Okay, so how we will solve the query? Okay, which we will write like this: select job, comma, max of sal from EMP group by job. If you write group by job, it will throw an error. Why? Already it's mentioned in the characteristics of MRF, which I already mentioned. Having sum of salary greater than 3550. Okay, so you got based on job clerk maximum salary 1300, which is okay. Clerk is there, salesman is there. Sir, maximum salary is there, but it's less than 3550. Why it's giving the output, sir? You fraudster, see the what is mentioned in the question. Summation of salary should exceed 3550. In that, what is the maximum salary? Okay, if I write see, I want to verify. Check. Okay, let's check. Select job, comma, sal from EMP where job equal to clerk. The reason for teaching first offline then showing the software is the reason is this only. So here in the clerk salaries, what are the salaries? 800 is there, 1100 is there, 950 is there, 1300 is there. Okay, now what is the summation of this sal? Sir, I don't want to calculate also. Yeah, you're lazy, so select sum of sal from EMP where job equal to clerk. Okay, so 4150 is 4150 greater than 3550. Definitely yes. Okay, so this job will be get selected. Clerks selected, salesman selected, president only one employee, but salary is 5000, which is greater than 3550. Okay, then manager. Okay, analyst. Almost every job came. So you got an idea. Okay, how it's the group by clause working. Tricky question I need to give. Okay. Now if I give you a question, write a query to display department number if there are at least 3 employees in each department whose name has character A, uh, A or S. Okay, and not an or S. So how will you solve this question? Okay, pause the video and try to solve this question. Okay, till then I will solve. Select here where clause will work. Okay, because here filter condition is there. Select what I want to display. 3 employees means so count of asterisk comma department number from EMP where E name like wait a minute shift percentage A percentage or multiple condition is the E name like A or S should be there. Okay, both also there. Okay, but A will be there also. Okay, A not there then also S also there then also. Okay, so S E name like percentage. Okay, now group by. I need to create the group by department number having count of star at least 3 means greater than equal to 3. So department number 30 20. Okay, there, no issues. Sir, how I will know that I am getting the right output or not, sir? See, guys, total number of employees are how much here? 5 plus 4, 9. Okay. Now, department number 10 has how many employees? 3 employees are there in department number then. 3 employees. Okay. Now, out of 14 minus 3, how much? 11. Okay. Now, here it's 9. Means 2 records got rejected because their name are not starting with A and S. Okay. Sir, I am not sure. I want to check. So, let's do it. Select asterisk from EMP where E name like shift percentage A percentage or E name like shift percentage S percentage. Okay, so total 10 records are there whose names are starting with A or S. Okay, in that See, department number 10 only single employee is there. Okay, wait a minute. Department number 10 only single employee is there. Department number 10. Okay. Now, what was the group condition? In the group condition, it was saying that at least 3 employees should be there. Okay, so definitely this department number 10 record will get rejected. So 10 minus 1, how much? 9. So we are getting exactly 9 records, 9 outputs. Okay, so you can check here also. Everyone has name S or A in the names. S at least or A, one A. Clark, Scott, S is there. Adams, A is there. S is there. James, A and S both is there. Okay, so we are getting the route output. So while practicing the query, if you know how it's working, you can definitely predict the query. If you want to verify, you can see also break down the query. Okay, one more interesting question is there. Write a query to display minimum and maximum salary of each job if minimum salary is more than 1000. Wait a minute. And maximum salary less than 5000. Okay, this is the question. Try to solve this question. Pause the video and try to solve. I want to display the minimum maximum salary of each job. Okay, if minimum salary is more than 1000 and maximum salary is less than 5000. So I will try to solve. Select what I want to display, maximum salary and minimum salary. Okay, from EMP, what is the condition in each job? Okay, so what I will do, group by clause I will do, group by job. Here we need to use where clause. No, where clause is not required. Having maximum not, first of all I wrote minimum salary. Okay, minimum salary, minimum bracket, why keyboard is not working, minimum salary greater than 1000. Should we need to use and or operator? And both conditions should be satisfied. And maximum salary less than 5000. Okay, so we are getting the minimum and maximum salary, but I don't know it's for which job. So what I need to do, only one change I have to do. Here we need to add the job column. Why? Job is written after group by clause, job column, so it is a group by expression. Control A, Control S. Okay, just put a slash, enter. So salesman, manager and analyst, these 3 jobs are having the minimum salary more than 1000 and maximum salary less than 5000. So what are the jobs left? I want to see. Select distinct job from EMP. 1 2 3 4 5 5 jobs are there, out of which 3 jobs are having salary more than 1000 and less than 5000. So president is not there. President salary is only 5000. Okay, which is not satisfying the condition. Clerk salary is not coming here. Okay, clerk salary, why is not coming? So what is the minimum maximum salary? Check it, it's your task. You can see by looking at the table also. Now let's see about order by clause. Okay, I want to see the employee table. Write a query to display employee details having salary in ascending order. Simple question. Okay, so what I will do, select entire details means star from EMP order by salary. Okay, ascending. So salary is now sorted in ascending order. You can see lower to higher. But sir, what will happen if I didn't mention ascending order or descending order? Okay, then what will happen, sir? Okay, still we will get the same order. By default, it will sort in ascending order. But sir, if I mention DA, this I want to do in descending order. So what we will do? Only small change we will do. DESC we will mention. Control A, Control S. Highest to lowest salary. It will now sort the data on that form. Okay. This is how we will do. But sir, now I want to add multiple columns. Okay. I want to sort based on salary also and sort based on name also. Okay. Sort records based on salary comma e name. Okay, so now how it will do? So first we will write select asterisk enter data I want to do from emp order by e name comma salary. Okay, sorry, salary comma e name. Okay, first I will need to give priority to salary comma e name. So you can see now some salaries are what to say repeated. Now see, first of all, first priority is go to first column which we are writing salary. Now but salary when same is there, second priority go to the e name. Okay, so Martin and Ward, first letter M come first. Okay, so which is the lowest? M. Ward is at the highest, means W comes after M. So Martin will come first, then Ward will come. Okay, after that, when we look at any other repeated cell is a 3000. 3000 is repeated two times. Okay. Ford and Scott. F comes first, then Scott comes later. Okay. Now, sir, I want to do in descending order. Okay. So, what I will do? I will do one thing. I will do one changes. If I want to do in descending, I will mention here DESC. Okay. Control A, Control S. Sir, it's not happening in descending, sir. It's still in ascending. Okay, see, if I now what is here happening? When you look at the repeated salary here, again, when you look at the repeated salary column, okay, these two records, okay, these two records, if you see, salary is same. Okay, but first priority gone. E name, when you look at the e name column, e name is sorted in descending order. Martin was come before. In the last time when we are doing, Martin was above, Ward was below. Martin was above, Ward was below. Now Ward is above and Martin is below. Why? W comes after M. Descending means highest to lowest. So what is the highest? Martin is lowest. Sorted, e name is sorted, but first priority go to salary. Salary, nothing is the ascending order, it will sort. After salary is same, then it will sort in e name. So for descending order, we need, for every column which we are writing, we need to mention DESC after the column name. Okay, sal DESC. For ascending, no need to mention anything, but when you have to sort based on multiple columns, okay, then for we need to every time write descending DESC for descending. Now you can see salary descending. When you look at the both second and third record, okay, when you look at the second and third record, now here salary descending is there. Okay, now salary both are same. Now e name will go. In e name also, first Ford was coming last time because it was sorting in ascending, but e name also I mentioned descending. So Scott is coming first and Ford is coming later. Sir, I want to sort the salary in descending order, but name should be ascending. Okay, so salary descending, e name. Well, if you don't write ascending, it will sort in ascending, but I want to mention ascending. Control A, Control S slash. You can see now the salary is sorted in descending order, but when you look at the both the records, okay, wait a minute. When you look at the Ford and Scott, e name is ascending, F is coming first, S come later in alphabet. Okay, so Ford, Scott. Okay, now sir, if I don't write ascending word only, because ascending is by default, let's check. Control A, Control S, slash Ford and Scott. Wait a minute. Ford and Scott is sorted in ascending. F come first, then S. Sir, I need to. It might be coincidence, sir. Here 1250 is also repeated 2 times. Okay, 1250. Okay. Now here salary is descending, so same is there. Okay. Now e name is ascending. Martin M come first after W in alphabet. Okay. So this is how order by clause will go. Order by clause will sort. If you write multiple column, the first column will get the priority. If first column values are same, then it will go on the second column. Okay. And sorting will be, if you don't mention anything, ascending. Okay. If you mention for descending order, we have to every time mention DESC. This is all about having clause and order by clause. In the next class, we will study about subquery. That's a very important class. Okay. All this every basics we have done. So subquery will be a lengthy topic. Joins will be a lengthy topic. After that, singular functions will be done faster. Means it will be done quickly. Then normalization one topic will be there. Correlator subquery will be there. Okay. Normalization, after that top basic foundation is entered.